Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am McAlphaning. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you could, please click that like button, turn it into a rocket, and send it into the stratosphere. So what turned out to be a very healthy correction has become the most beautiful, beautiful opportunity to increase your generational wealth. I couldn't have dreamed it up any better than this. I bought more than I've bought in a long time because I see the opportunity, the narrowness of the corridor right now for these prices is so narrow. I am not certain that we will ever see this again. Now, there could be other dips, there could be other corrections, but some of these things are going to go parabolic at certain points. And once they go parabolic, those prices may not come back down. That's, look, people are not probably going to ever see a $5,000 Bitcoin again. You get what I'm saying? Some things go parabolic, their price goes up, they're not going to come down is what I'm saying. I'm giving you an example. So this opportunity that arose for people to scoop up more XRP, more XLM, more algo, coins and technology that could make them multi-millionaires, billionaires, increasing your generational wealth. This is an opportunity that you can't miss. How is this ugly? This is the most beautiful time period to ever be alive, ever. Just to have the possibility, just to have the potentiality. I need that. I want that. I'm reaching out there. I'm taking it. I'm taking it. I was staring at those charts like a hungry, hungry lion. And the opportunity was there. And I saw the price go to exactly where I wanted it to go on a few of them. And I reached out and I seized opportunity. I took it and I pulled it back. It was mine. I just increased my millions. I definitely did. Wonderful, wonderful time. This is not a crash so much as we are crashing the party. We are increasing our wealth. Listen. We always go through these times where the market corrects off of something. I believe it was a guise this time. I'll get into that. But the market corrects. It goes down very, very much, a great amount. And then slowly over time, and sometimes not slowly, sometimes it's quite meteoric. It just skyrockets. It just goes right back up. And those people who bought on that low are making so much profit off of the rise. And they're always going to rise because we are wise beings here on this channel who have invested in coins that companies are going to need, that people are going to need. They need them. Need. Cardano, they're going to need. Algo, they're going to need. XLM, XRP, Cello, they're going to need them, which means that they are being utilized and that the price is going to go up because of functionality, not just investors, but functionality being used. VeChain, it has to be used. So the usage of such is going to make the price go back up. It has no choice. That is why we are wise. And that is why buying the dip on those particular things, this is not financial advice. I am not giving you financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, but buying those functional things that are necessities, that will become necessities in the new world. It can only benefit that individual. That individual has just invested in generational wealth for themselves and their families. That individual will be laying on a private beach one day. That individual will be flying in a private jet one day and be able to make their own destiny. There is no fate but what we make for ourselves. But we make for it for ourselves and seeing the opportunity in crypto here. It's not just about watching the charts. It's not just about knowing the updates on the news, but it's about sometimes having the instinct to strike when the iron is hot. And the iron got very hot in the market and we struck while it was hot. We scooped up a whole lot of crypto that was at prices that were less desirable, and it became very desirable. And now we have increased our millions, whereas some people might have just been millionaires once certain things go parabolic, like XLM, XRP, algo. Now they will become multi-millionaires because they bought the dip. They played Bobby Fisher chess, and they made the chess move. It was risky. It was something that a lot of channels and a lot of individuals frowned upon as far as the market was a crash. The market was bad, but we saw the light in the darkness, the opportunity where others do not see it. The fact that buying this dip, that the functionality of those coins is going to be necessary and used, and the price is going to go back up, which means for us, because we put in the thinking, we put in the work, that we are going to make a profit, a healthy profit. Muy linda. And so like lions on the hunt, we stalked the charts in the news, and we very quietly crept up to the market, and we hit that sell button, and we bought the dip. And we are going to be millionaires, that much more, because we bought the dip in the most beautiful time period that one could ever live. May not ever come again. This time period, I mean, it doesn't matter if I'm talking about yesterday. I'm talking about the entirety of this body of years to get in that crypto at these low prices. Functional crypto, the graph, GRT, Cello, Algo, XLM, XRP. You know some that are better. You know some that are going to be V-chain, that are going to be needed. It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. So I believe that this was caused under a guise. We all knew that the Biden tax plan was going to get rolled out. We've known this for months. We've had time to mentally acclimate to the idea, mentally adjust to the idea of this tax plan being passed or floated. However, despite that, when the announcement was made to all of the world, all of America, all of the retail investors that are unbeknownst to this, strategically, large whales, institutions and such had a mass sell-off that caused panic in the retail investors. And the retail investors begin to sell off also, which causes a massive correction and allows both whales, institutions, and individuals such as myself to buy everything for cheap, riding the wave when it rises again, and it will rise again, no matter how long it takes. That doesn't matter to people like us. It doesn't matter to us. We can wait as long as we need to. And it will rise again, and we will devour all of that delicious profit. Those of you who have bought the dip, you just increased your millions by an exponential amount. You just generated that much more generational wealth that will not only have you on a private beach in a private jet, but will have your children, your grandchildren, whoever else you want to bring with you for a generation or more on that private beach, never having to work again, or at least relaxing for a long time. So people have just increased their hundreds of thousands of dollars buying this dip that we may never see again. We don't know. We don't know, because there's certain things that are going to go completely parabolic, and they're not going to come down. They're not going to come back down. So these opportunities must be seized. We must see with clear vision. I know I do. I take this very, very seriously. And I love that money. And I know you do too. And we are going to make so much money. We already are. It's just a matter of time. That's all it is. A matter of time. Tick tock, like Bobby Fischer. We think, we stay calm, and we make the right decisions. So that is my thoughts on the crashing of the party, I will say. Not the crashing market, but the market correction. That's my thoughts on that. All right. I think positive of it. It's a beautiful time for me. Beautiful time for you and many others who will be multi-millionaires. So now that you have that information, what are you going to do with it? Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you could, please click that like button, turn it into a rocket, and send it into the stratosphere. And until next time, let's get to the money.